I'm Cami. I'm going to take you through a quick mat workout that you can do in the comfort of your own home. We're going to start in a quadruped position. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat. Your wrists are going to be under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take an inhale, exhale as you round out through that spine. We're going to go into a little bit of cat-cow here, get the body warmed up, drop the chest towards that mat. Take an inhale, exhale, round out through that spine. Feel free to rock back and forth. Exhale, drop that chest to the mat. Rocking back and forth. Warming up the spine. And then finding that coming back to center. Now I want you to turn and face your fingertips towards your body, towards your knees. Your hands are still on the mat. Your fingertips are facing your knees. This may already feel like a stretch here. And if it's available to you, sink those hips back just a few centimeters and feel that stretch through the wrist. We spend so much time on our phones, on our computers, that we really rarely ever stretch out the wrist in this way or get this just circulation through the wrist and through the arms. So this right here may feel like a really, really good stretch at the moment. So you can stay there, or if not, just sink those hips back a few inches and keep those elbows long. So you want to make sure that you don't bend in them, but keep them long. Deep inhale, exhale. Feel free to rock the hips from side to side as you get that circulation, and then go ahead and come out of that. I'm going to have you find a rest pose here, child's pose. So your feet are together, knees apart, arms are long in front of you, chest drops towards that mat. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale, dropping that chest a little bit closer to that mat. And today's flow is more of a relaxing flow, cool down flow, stretching it out, just bringing our body back to center. Deep inhale, exhale, dropping that chest a little bit lower. So instead of thinking of dropping your forehead to the mat, think of dropping your chest towards that mat. Fingertips are long. Now we're going to take our right hand and thread that under our left arm, bringing our right shoulder to that mat. If it's available to you, your right ear is going to find that mat as well. Your left hand's going to come closer to your face, and you're going to press that palm into the mat as you counter stretch, really digging that right shoulder into the mat. So you're actively pressing out through that left palm of the hand, and you're actively reaching that right shoulder into the mat. Oof. And then switch sides. Starting with your right arm long, extended in front of you. Left ear and shoulder are in that mat. Fingertips are long. Deep inhale. Exhale. Now bring that right hand closer to the face, right around that eye line, and then pressing that palm of the hand in the mat. Your left shoulder goes into the mat. Feeling that spine open up. Deep inhale, exhale, coming out of that. From here, I'm going to have you find that 4-point kneel, tuck those toes under, take a deep inhale, exhale, lift those hips up to the sky, finding a downward dog. Deep inhale, exhale. Can your heels come a little bit closer to that mat? So maybe your heels are lifted right now, and that's a big stretch for you. Can you try to bring them a little bit closer to that mat? You're here for a deep inhale, deep exhale. Bringing that chest closer to those thighs. Another deep inhale, Deep exhale. Lifting the right heel, bending that right knee, and then switching sides, lifting the left heel, left knee, right heel drops, and switching sides. Pedaling out through those feet. And then now drop both heels, sink those hips up a little bit. Bring those hips up a little bit more, closer to the ceiling. Take an inhale, exhale, drop the knees. From here, we're going to go into a little bit of a hip opener stretch. So go ahead and you're in that 4-point kneel. You're going to bring your right foot by that right hand. Left leg extends long behind you. So your left knee is still on that mat, but your leg is fully resting on that mat. Her left leg is resting on that mat. From here, it's available to you. Your right knee is going to go out to the side a little bit. You can take that right hand and press on it just gently. If not, and this is a good enough stretch, keep it here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Bringing that knee back in, sinking those hips back. Ooh. Your right toes can come off of that mat. And maybe you sink those hips a little bit closer to the mat. Deep inhale, exhale. Coming out of that and switching sides. So our left foot comes up by our left hand. Sink those hips forward. You can open up that left knee to the side, and both sides aren't created equal. So you may be able to press on one hip, on one knee, and not the other. Do what feels good to your body. And then bringing that knee in, sinking both hips back. Trying to keep a flat back here. Sink those hips a little bit closer to those heels if that feels good. Left toes are up towards the ceiling. Deep inhale, exhale. And then another cat-cow. Inhale, exhale, rounding out through that spine. Sinking those hips back, rocking them forward. And then dropping that chest closer to the mat. Dropping those shoulder blades down and back. Another rounding out through the spine. Then dropping that chest. From here, I'm going to have you sit in a Z sit. So your left foot comes up on that right thigh, and then your feet are facing the right. Left hand planted on the mat. Take an inhale, exhale, reach that right arm overhead, up and over for a mermaid stretch. Counter stretch, switching sides. Oh, reaching the left arm overhead. Bringing it up, 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 and over. Right arm comes overhead. Left arm is slightly bent. From here, I want you to roll out the right wrist. So rolling it in one direction. Reverse directions. And then switch sides. Planting the right hand on the mat. Bending that elbow. Rotating the left wrist. One direction. And then opposite direction. Coming out of that, give me a couple shoulder rolls back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Switch sides of your feet. Right sole of the foot comes up on that left thigh. Take an inhale, exhale, planting that right hand on the mat. Inhale, exhale as that left arm comes overhead. Your right elbow bends. You have that mermaid stretch. You can reach those fingertips. Let's find that counter stretch. Left hand comes on the mat. Right hand comes over. And then other side. Inhale, exhale, switching sides here. Left hand on the mat, right hand comes up and over. And you want to think about reaching up and over instead of just popping down. Right hand on the mat, left arm comes up, 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 and over. And I want you to roll out the wrist in one direction, opposite direction. Switching sides, right arm is overhead, rotating the wrist in one direction and opposite direction. From here, give me a few shoulder rolls back and forward. And from here, we're going to do a roll down. So your feet are going to be long, hip distance in front of you. Take an inhale, bringing those arms up overhead. Exhale as you dive over, rounding out through that spine. You're holding onto those toes or the arches of the feet. Can you reach a little bit more? Maybe pull on those arches, get that stretch. Your spine is still in a C curve, so your core is still engaged. Reach, reach, reach. Fingertips are along by your feet. Inhale, exhale as you slowly stack up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Bringing the head last. Reaching the arms up overhead. We're going again. Diving over. Palms face the midline of your body, and then you stack that spine tall, one vertebra at a time. One more. Bringing the arms overhead. Reach up, 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 and over. Hands come by your feet. Inhale. Exhale. As you round up that spine, one vertebra at a time. Bring your head last. Give me a few shoulder rolls back. A few forward. And now we're going to go into a saw. So your arms come out to a T. And then from here, you're going to rotate from the trunk of your body towards the left. Arms stay in that T. Reaching, your legs are going to be a little bit wider, so about the width of your mat. And you're going to reach, reach, reach that pinky to that toe. Stand back up, and then back pinky to toe. Spine is stacked, and you're going to rotate to center. Rotate opposite side. Left pinky to left toe. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Spine is stacked tall. One more time. Stack the spine tall. Bring it to center. Drop the arms. Wiggle it all out. From here, we're going to do one last deep breath. Coming to center. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. We're going to do a few moments of breathing here. Place your hands on your rib cage. As you inhale, feel those ribs expand. And as you exhale, feel those ribs knit together. Deep inhale. Everything expands as you exhale. Everything knits together. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. And with that, thank you so much for winding down your day or finding that moment of peace and calm. I hope you have a great rest of your day.